excited to make this video, put it all together. It is, as you can see from the title, me preparing to send my husband off to basic training. My husband is enlisted in the Air Force and he left for basic training about a week ago. So this whole video is going to be from my perspective. It is solely one-sided. So obviously since he's gone, I don't really know what's going on his end of things. All I know is what's going on my end. So I just kind of wanted to share what that looks like. We're a little bit older going into this, and we're in the midst of a pandemic. So I'm 25, he's turning 25 next month. And we've been married for 3 years. So it's been kind of interesting having that time apart and just for me trying to figure everything out while he's gone. So I wanted to show what it looked like getting ready for him to leave, and it kind of happened pretty fast. We had everything pushed back for quite a few months because of coronavirus. Things are kind of different right now, and so there were quite a few things that he had to do on his end to prep for that was a little bit different than what it regularly looks like. So from the time that he swore into the DEP program, which is the delayed entry program, that was in January. And so he left in June, so it was a pretty big time gap. So he had already taken care of, his ASVAB, everything like that. He had gone to MEPS once before, but because he was leaving so much later, they had to do a recheck, and they actually are sending everyone, all branches of the military, to a hotel room and having them stay overnight, and they're kind of like monitoring their temperature and stuff before you go to MEPS. So he had to do that. I think it was just like 4 days before he left, he had to go do that. So he went through that whole process. And then once he did that, I'm actually gonna put in some clips of everything else that happened. So basically I have our first, the night before he left, us packing up his stuff and getting ready to have him swear in the morning and then get ready to leave. So I'll put those clips in, and I will make little bits of explanations here and there, but I hope that you guys enjoy seeing this kind of from my perspective, kind of seeing how it looks, sending your husband off to basic training. So, right, so it's Monday night around 10 o'clock, and we're finishing packing everything for Jordan to leave tomorrow. There's a couple of things left in the dryer that we still are waiting on, but I figured while that stuff is finishing up, I'll show you everything that we have. And some of the stuff we're not totally 1000% sure on, but we're pretty sure about everything that we have packed that he could bring. So I'll kind of just pan over everything and show kind of what we have laid out. So first thing we have his dress shoes for graduation. You're allowed 3 t-shirts. At least that's what it says. We have like this we have this sheet that we printed out. What you're allowed to bring, and then on here it says things that you cannot bring. So we just kind of like check marked and highlighted that kind of stuff. So we have 3 shirts, 1 dress shirt for graduation, 1 dress pair of pants, and then the shirt that he's gonna wear tomorrow, and then he's gonna wear a pair of jeans when he's on the plane. And then we have some more shorts. These are basketball shorts or like gym shorts. You're allowed to bring 3 pairs of those, and then 3 pairs of boxers. This isn't the deodorant that he's bringing. That's just his favorite, so he's gonna wear it tomorrow. We have this. It's a Bible my mom gave to him, the New Testament. A Jesus Calling, and a notebook and a pen. I know that some of the stuff they provide you like with a notebook and that kind of stuff, but this one's kind of just gonna be a personal journal. And then we have all of like his kind of like personal care stuff, I guess. So we're not 100% sure that you can bring face wash, but we packed that anyways. And then we have body wash and shampoo. Jordan doesn't use conditioner, so he didn't want conditioner. Deodorant, shaving cream, razor with the extra blades. They said on the paper that they prefer for you to use disposable razors, but this is what Jordan likes to use. So, and then his contact case, mini contact solution, toothbrush, and toothpaste. And we did put his initials on everything just to be safe. So like everything has his initials on everything. So other than that, he's going to wear his running shoes. Which watch are you bringing?
I think I'm going to bring this one.
He's bringing just this basic watch because he has a really nice Sunto watch that I got him for our anniversary. Was it our anniversary or Valentine's Day?
I think it was Valentine's Day.
Okay, so I got it for him for Valentine's Day, and obviously he's not going to bring that. They say that you shouldn't bring any like smartwatches or anything really that's expensive, like, so that wasn't cheap, but that's pretty much it. We don't know if you're allowed to bring sunglasses, but Jordan's really weird about always having sunglasses, so he's going to bring these. Probably not going to be able to wear them much, but they're just a cheap pair that we got from Target. But that's pretty much it, so we're just spending time together. Aside from all the documentation, that is a whole nother thing that we had to pack.
Stuff, yeah.
On here, like, it has all the paperwork that you have to bring with you. So, and because we're married, there's quite a bit more paperwork that he needs to bring. So, other than that, we're just hanging out for the rest of the night. Chilling. Right?
Yep.
Today is the day.
Yep.
We have everything packed. We're getting ready to leave. We're going to head over to the recruiter's office. Don't know if I'll put any video. I don't think I can.
No, I wouldn't.
But I'll put photos from him swearing in, and then we'll see what time the flight is. As of right now, we still have no idea. So hopefully we'll be able to sneak in a little breakfast, lunch, brunch, something.
For sure.
Before he leaves, and then we'll head to the airport. So,
yep.
All right. So after that first morning video, we went to the recruiter's office and he swore in. I have some photos that I'll show here. I have a photo of him swearing in, a picture of us, a picture of family, and then we found out that his flight was leaving at 6:55 p.m., which I was super excited about because that meant more time than I got to spend with him. So we went out to like a little brunch lunch and spend a little bit of time together with family, and afterwards we went to the airport. And when we got to the airport, it was dead because there's nobody really flying right now, obviously, and we had our masks on and everything like that. So I'm going to show all of the footage that I have for basically the rest of this. So I have airport footage, I have updates from after he got on the plane and all that kind of stuff. So I'll go ahead and show those and then I'll close out the video. I've already started crying. We're walking into the airport right now. It's temporary but a long time.
Don't talk about it. It'll be fine. Oh, they were able to get a guest pass?
You should go down to ticketing and ask if you can get one. See if we can get one.
I have to show my boarding pass, right? Yeah, absolutely. You guys just want to stay here?
Yeah, it'd be easier to run.
Yeah, just for us.
So as we were having our cry sesh saying goodbye, somebody told us that I could
that I'm leaving with.
Yeah, told us that I could get a guest pass and that I could actually come back to the gate with Jordan so I could be there when he boards his flight and leaves. So that's where we are. We're actually in the back by the gate. A little bit more time together, which is really, really cool. So we're walking to his gate right now and then we'll say our goodbyes and maybe I'll stay and watch the plane leave.
You could.
Yeah, I'd like to see him watch you go and take off and stuff. So, might grab him a coffee, sit and chill for a little bit, and then he'll probably start boarding. So, but this is awesome. This is an extra blessing.
Yes.
There's Jordan's plane, getting ready to leave. definitely just a lot of emotions, a lot of crying. It's all gonna be great, but it was just definitely hard. We haven't been apart from each other for more than 5 days in the last 7 years. So the idea of being apart for this long is just kind of a little bit sad. He told me he's gonna call me once he lands over there. So I'll be waiting for his call and just praying for him like crazy, that he stays safe and that he has as much fun as he can have. But anyways, I'm laying in bed. Just got the call from Jordan, just letting me know that he landed. He went and he got in line with everybody who was there for basic training to get on the bus and to go over. We didn't get to talk on the phone for very long. We FaceTimed so that way I could see his face for a little bit. So I think that's the only sad part, is now I don't know when I'll hear from him. I was kind of like looking forward to that phone call, and now I'm like, I don't know what else to look forward to because I have no idea when that next call is going to come. But I actually have my journal right here. I made my first entry in there so that way I could share with Jordan. But I'm very excited to do that so that way he has something to read. Maybe he will be less bored on his free time. It'll be taken up by reading all my letters. So anyways, it's just been an exhausting day for me mentally, just trying to figure out how my life's gonna be without him for the next 4 months, because we literally were that annoying couple that probably everyone gets annoyed with because we spend every waking moment together and do everything together and we never get tired of each other. So I don't know, it'll be an adjustment, and obviously there's worse things going on in the world, so I just have to remind myself that this is just for a short period of time. We'll be okay, and it's an exciting thing that's happening. I don't want it to like seem like it's something that I'm like upset about. I'm really, really excited for our future. I just wish we didn't have to spend this time apart. So anyways, this is my update. So a lot happened. It was pretty awesome. Like when we were saying our goodbyes, we had somebody that he was actually leaving with told us that I should get a guest pass and I would be able to go down to the gate with him. So it was really cool to be able to do that, spend just a little bit more. I would do anything just to spend a little bit more time with him before he had to go. And it's been hard. So since then, I feel like for me, I'm already a really emotional person. So it's been an emotional week for me. I celebrated my birthday and it just kind of sucked not having him here with me. But I do want to make another video where it's just kind of like week 1, week 2 update of what it's been like not having him here. I was actually chatting with one of Jordan's friends that he made, who's also in the Air Force. He's been in for like 15 years, and he called me today and just let me know that Jordan's actually in like a 14-day quarantine period right now at basic training. So I'm not really sure if letters are getting to him or if he's able to send letters out. So I've sent a couple letters to him, and I just don't really know how all that's working. So I'd love to make another video and just kind of share some things that I've been doing personally to keep myself sane during this time. I think the hardest thing is just not talking. Going from, seeing somebody like 24 hours a day, talking to them, picking up the phone, being able to call them, to halting all communication whatsoever. That's been kind of difficult for me. But like I said, just want to put something together and kind of explain what that's been like on my end, and hopefully get some letters from him and kind of hear from him and see how he's been doing. So anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I'm excited to post more videos in the future.